Hi, this is Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433. I'm bringing you another pick a card reading. So, I got me a couple new decks. Thank you to those that have donated to my channel. Yay, I got some new decks. Okay, so I'm using, however you pronounce that, the Barbary or whatever Tarot. And Madame Endura's fortune cards as clarifiers. So, this pick a card reading is Do They Miss You? So, I understand there are a lot of people in separation, whether you're just in a regular relationship, whether you're in a high level soulmate relationship, or you are a soulmate, or if you're a twin flame. There are a lot of you out there that are in separation, and you're wondering, do they even miss me? I haven't heard anything. Oh my gosh. And this is just to help you get maybe peace of mind, or let you know where they're standing, if they miss you or not. I do want to take a moment to remind you that I do have my twin flame in-depth personal readings on special this month through January for only $20. So go ahead and book your readings now. So that way I can get you a time. You would just send me an email at moongoddess114433@gmail.com, and I will get you set up. So the 3 decks you have to choose from, if you missed them, you should surely have plenty of time, because usually I like to just jump right into it. So deck 1 is this beautiful golden butterfly. Deck 2 is this beautiful pink dragonfly. And deck 3 is this beautiful bumblebee. These were, for those that's going to ask, these were some of the Christmas decorations I bought at Walmart back when they were on, I think some Walmarts may still have some clearance. I don't know. But anyways, for those of you that picked deck number 1, we're going to go ahead and get started now. I do like to go ahead and get into my readings. Okay, for those that picked deck number 1 with this beautiful butterfly, so pretty, so glittery. Okay, so you got, let's see, the 7 of chalices, or the 7 of cups. Got that beautiful purple color in it. Looks like she's looking in a crystal ball, don't it? Have the 6 of wands. It's got dragons. Oh my. I like dragons. Look at the back of the cards. Aren't they cute? The beautiful dragons. Okay. Then you have the 2 of swords. I don't know about you, but that looks like a badass bitch right there. And then you have the 9 of chalices, or the 9 of cups. And then your fortune card is the oracle. Okay, so I'm just going to look at these and try and see what I'm getting from these. Let's see here. So with the 7 of cups, when I look at this, I mean, it just looks like she's looking in a crystal ball, right? So this person, what I'm getting is this person is probably daydreaming or fantasizing about you. But what I'm really, really picking up on is how she's got this crystal ball, right? So I'm thinking they probably watch you on social media, or if you're like work together or you go to school together, you probably have that feeling sometimes that someone's watching you, and you look up and they're there. Well, maybe they're not looking at you when you look up because they quickly looked away. But they're watching you either in person or on social media. Somehow they've got their eye on you. And then the Six of Wands. So with the Six of Wands, it's like, especially with the regular tarot, you know, they're riding in on their victory horse. But for this deck, you know, I do know it's a victory card, but it's like they're trying to figure out how to have victory is what I'm getting. Okay. Because with this deck, if you see, they're still in battle. So, but it is a victory card. So they're trying to figure out how to have victory. And then you have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords usually represents a woman sitting there. She's blindfolded and she got two swords in her hands, right? But in this deck, she's not blindfolded. So it's like she's standing there and she's trying to decide what move to make. It's like she's like, okay, I've got one shot. I've got one shot and I've got to get it right. And it's like they're trying to figure out what their move is going to be. Then you have the Nine of Chalices. So, of course, the Nine of Chalices, you know, the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It's like, look at this card. It's like, like she's got angel wings, but she's dressed all seductively. So, but what I'm getting is, like what they're trying to get, like what they want to make their move on, is what they most desire. And that's how they see you. Because, of course, the question is, do they miss you? Okay. And then the card from the fortune cards for the clarifier was the Oracle. And, of course, it says, seek wisdom and guidance from elders. So what I'm getting from this is that they're trying to get more knowledge. They're trying to research. They're trying to look, you know, they're watching you. So they're watching you and they're trying to figure out how to find victory. And that victory is obtaining their biggest desire, and that's you. So do they miss you? Yes. Most definitely. They miss you. Okay, those of you that picked deck number 1, I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I am moving on to those that picked deck 2. Okay, those of you that picked the beautiful dragonfly. Pink is like my favorite color. Okay. So you got the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords. That looks like an evil little creature right there. These cards look kind of, I'm sorry, deck 2. But I have to see what all these cards are. Okay. The Seven of Wands. Oh, and the Lover's card. Then your clarifier card is the Sun. Woo! You got the Sun. Okay. So let's go ahead and read this. Let me look at it because I didn't look at these beforehand. I just want to get a... Okay. So, the Five of Wands, right? There is a fierce battle going on in front of this castle. But castles are sturdiness. They're sturdy, right? There's some castles that's been standing for thousands of years, right? You still got the foundation there. So, with the Five of Wands, it's like protecting, because the battle's going around this castle. It's like they're protecting it, and they fiercely have loyalty and love for that castle is what I'm getting. This is passionate. This is, a fierce battle. Okay? But that foundation is standing. I mean, look at that battle. And that castle, the foundation is just standing strong. Then you have the Three of Swords. Well, everyone who watches tarot readings, everyone who's a tarot reader knows the Three of Swords usually has to go with heartbreak. Of course, this looks like an evil little heartbreak right there. I don't, like a rat finks. I don't know. She looks horrible. But what I'm getting from this is like they feel like they've been deceived, betrayed by someone they assumed loved them or at least had friendship with them. And, it's like that. It reminds me of that saying of, I'm so mad I see red. Like my claws are coming out. Like, they're really bad hurts. So hurt. Some people, when they're really pissed because they're crying. That's the kind of sensation I'm getting from this card. They were really hurt. They was so hurt, like all up in their feels. Then you have the Seven of Wands. So when I see the Seven of Wands, to me is like they're facing the problems. Whatever the problem was, they're facing it. They're dealing with it. Whether that's their own problem, maybe they're recognizing, because when people, and I'm getting that y'all, probably the people that picked deck 2, probably had an argument, a disagreement, right? But with the Seven of Wands, I really feel like they're recognizing that it takes two people to battle, at least two people to battle, right? It takes two energies to battle. It's not this person's fault or that person's fault. Everybody, when you're in a battle, it comes from all energies. It comes from all sides. There is a fault on all sides. There's not a winner, and I'm getting this person is realizing that either you or they are not all at fault. There's equal measure. And then you have the Lover's card. I was worried when I started deck 2, I was pulling out these cards. I'm like, oh. But you got the Lover's card. And look how strong. It's like, I got your back and you got mine. It's like they realize that they're stronger together than they are apart. It's like, she's got that look on her face like, go ahead and fuck with me. Go ahead. Because you see this angel wings, you see this warrior. That's what I'm getting. And then you have the Sun card, which says your perseverance is rewarded. Wow. So I'm getting, for those that picked deck 2, of course, y'all went through y'all's ups and downs, but y'all have a firm foundation and y'all got passion for each other. You got mad love for each other. It's like no matter what happens, y'all have each other's backs. This is do or die tight. And with the Sun card, yes, this person misses you. This person most definitely misses you. Okay, those that picked deck 2, thank you so much for watching. If it resonated, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you are tuning out now, thank you so much for watching the video. Moving on to those that picked deck 3 with the beautiful bumblebee. Okay, so for your pile, you have the 8 of Wands, the King of Chalices or Cups, the Hierophant. That's a pretty Hierophant card. Look at all them colors. The Queen of Chalices or Cups. For clarifiers, you have Medusa and the Chimera. You got 2 clarifiers on that. Okay. So, now I do find it interesting that you did get a king and a queen of the same suit. And you did get the Hierophant card, which tells me that this is a spiritual relationship, like maybe a soulmate or a high-level soulmate. Maybe even twin flames, because you're both the King and Queen of Cups. But now, of course, the meanings of this deck are different than meanings with other decks. So you have the 8 of Wands. So if you look, she's got this beautiful rose, but yet she's got these like spider pincher legs, right? Like she's this horrible monster. And so the meaning of the 8 of Wands in this deck is like, you really want this beautiful rose. It's what you desire the most. You know, because the Wands have to do with the desire, passion, your most strongest, what you want the most. Right there. But the monster has it in its grips. It's like, do I want to face that? I don't know about that. It's an awfully small flower. I look at it from afar. I don't like spiders. They just kind of creep me out. All them legs. Just like, no. I can handle a snake. I've picked up snakes before. But a spider, no. I'm like screaming and screeching like a girl. Granted, I am a girl, but still. It could be the smallest, like, smaller than my pinky nail. And I'm hollering at my mom, Mom, oh my God, I saw a spider. And she's like laughing. Then you have the King of Chalices. Look at that. Look, he looks all soiled up. He's like, he's standing there all soiled up. His arms are crossed. And really, when I look at this card, I'm looking at him like, I really want to tickle you. But anyways, let's get to the reading. So it's like, he's heard you. He's listened to your side. But he's just standing there all pissed off. Whatever he's pissed off about. And he's sulking. He's sulking. That's the word I'm thinking of. Look at the King of Cups. Now, I don't know why the King of Cups in this deck is sulking like a big-ass tit bag, but he is sulking. He is all up in his feelings, and he's trying to process those feelings. Like, he ain't going to speak to you until he's good and damn ready to speak to you, because he's got to process, why the hell am I acting like a big-ass titty baby? So, I'm sorry, deck 3. Anyways. Then you have the Hierophant. Okay. So the Hierophant card, of course, to me represents a divine connection. Okay. The possibility of creating heaven on earth. You know, meeting your exact counterpart. Someone who makes you face your bullshit. And look at the King of Cups. He does not want to face his damn bullshit. He's like, fuck you. Like sulking and crying like a tit bag. Like does not want to take responsibility and face his own ego. So, then you have the Queen of Cups. Like, look at her haughty ass self. She's all haughty and, you know, I'm right and you're wrong. And this is just what I'm getting from these cards. It's like, she could do it if she wanted to, but she's like, you gotta prove you're worthy first. You have to prove yourself. Like, are you worth my time? This person is just, the energy I'm getting from these cards, this person, they're like, you really desire this person. It's like, okay. You know when you're growing up and like, you really, like the girl is like really, the good girl is attracted to the bad boy. This is the good girl being attracted to the bad boy. Like, I know there's a heart in him somewhere, but how am I going to get past his pincher claws? Well, it's going to be hard because he's sucking like a big-ass tit bag. He needs to grow the hell up. He needs to grow the hell up and get out of his ego. He's like all stuck in his ego. And you're making him face his ego in his sulky-ass nature and his bullshit because you're his counterpart. You're doing what you're supposed to do. And then you got clarifiers. You have the Medusa, okay, which says jealousy leads to downfall. Maybe something happened, they got jealous or envy. But what I'm getting from this is that, you know, Medusa's known for harshly punishing people. You know, she'll turn you to stone. And this person is turned to stone. And it's his way of punishing you. And then you have the Chimera, which says imagination clouds your judgment. It also means that it's unlikely to happen. So what I'm getting is for deck 3, I'm sorry, right now, they're too much into their own ego to miss you right now. The energy may change tomorrow, it may change next week, it may change in the next hour, because that's how energies are, they do change. But he or she is going to have to work on themselves and go within. And the best way for them to heal that ego and to move past it, they have to work on themselves. But the best way for you to help is to work on yourself. And the more you work on yourself, the more they work on themselves. Okay? I'm sorry that this wasn't, you know, I love it when all my readings are positive readings, but I hope that if it resonated with you, that it helps you to be able to process and heal so that you can move forward. And it's not saying that they will not ever miss you, because, you know, it tells me that y'all are counterparts. So probably I really think they probably do miss you, but nothing's going to happen from this right now because they've got to get out of this right here. You see that? I mean, seriously, it reminds me of my ex-husband. Like, no, gag me with a spoon. I mean, whatever. I mean, he's not a bad person, but he would sulk like this. Okay. So this person just needs to do a little bit of growing. Okay, those a big deck 3. You know, I understand if you're going to give a thumbs down. It's okay. Or, you know, give it a like if it resonates. Please comment, share, subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.